This is Wayne Wirtz with Handyman Rescue, the contractor for this residential property, 6402 Raclau Road, and the permit number is 211-04248. Going to do a virtual submission here for the items that were identified for the foundation and footings. I'm going to show a quick pass here on the foundation and footings that have been set up for inspection, and come back and show some of the details of it. But let's walk along here and take a look at this. Going down to, this is a 24-foot run, and tying back into the house is a 12-foot run. This will be the opening here for the crawl space access, 3 feet. And you can see here, let me zoom in, that the rebar is cemented into the existing foundation. Okay, the first thing we're doing is the clearance to forms. On the inside, we have a good 16 inches there. On the outside, we've got a 24 to 26 inch clearance. So that was on the south side. We're now looking here at the west side, and we have the same measurement here, about 26 inches. So 4-foot excavation bucket was used, and then we got the forms on the inside here. So okay, the next thing is the clearance to ground, and you can see we've got a measurement of 8 inches coming up. Next is the footing size. You can see we started here, going across and come down, and we're at 16 inches. Next is the wall thickness requirement, and we are at 8 inches. Both directions here. All the way down. This measurement is the height of the wall for the stem wall, 24 inches. Next is showing that the rebar is tied in, and you can see all the way down.
Show that it's tied into the existing wall too.
Again, coming back over to show that it is secured into the existing wall. Next, we're showing that the rebar size is a 1/2 inch. Next, we're showing the spacing on the verticals. So the vent starts here. We got a 28 inch to the next vertical, and from there, follow this along here, and we're at 32
inches.
The horizontals are about 5.5 inches down to the
Top of the
top of the first rebar.
and then
From there down,
16 inches
we're at 16 from the top,
of the middle,
between about 10 inches. And then it goes, there's one more down there,
and that's 21 and a half.
21 and a half total.
Here, let me get that out there. So it should be, well,
And that's at about, looks about
21.
a 6 inches difference there. That's to get it underneath the vent. Securing the footing to the ground, we've got stakes holding that in. As you can see here, all the way down on the corners as well. Turning and running all the way down. See here. There. Also on top, anchor to hold these in place. These boards are all secured. And then in the corners, we have the bends going around here to hold the corners in place, and this is on the inside. And those are all secured down. When it comes to the venting, you can see on the existing front of the house, there were 3 vents. We also did the same on this side here. There'll be 3 vents. There's the 3rd one down there. We also on this side added in a vent as well. And on the other side, as I mentioned earlier, was the crawl space area that was a 3-foot opening. Next, I'm showing the distance from the existing front of the building to our spec of 12 feet. Boom. Now we'll go and turn it and go the length. Now we're running the length of the front edge of the new addition, which is at 24 feet. This is the north wall foundation, and it is squaring up at 144 inches, 12 feet. And last but not least is the panoramic view of the foundation set and footings to be poured. There you go.